everyone, Sunrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 8th episode of Koi wa Sekai no Ato de. I think that's the name of the show. It should be fairly close. But yeah, last episode got to learn more about Desumi and, you know, the monster created and all that. So last episode was a lot of fun. I'm eager to get into this one, so let's just jump on in, see how it is. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, what happened? Oh, a letter? Did we get a letter? Is it a picture? Is it a secret picture? Is it a lewd picture? Is it a secret lewd picture? Is Desumi, like, sexting you through, like, snail mail? Oh, it's like a blackmail thing. Oh, okay. Even the classic, yeah, chopping out newspaper clippings for letters. Man, that is so old school. But yeah, it looks like somebody's trying to blackmail a Fudo here. Not cool. I don't know who it could be. Kiki? I don't know, just throw out a name. Maybe our blue one. Because he hasn't had a focus episode yet, I don't think. So maybe this is him, how we get him involved, or like get into his character. Because I think he's the only one really left that's got like little to no focus. Like Misaki hasn't had like a full-on focus thing, but like I feel like she's got a decent amount of screen time and relevance here and there, spread out. If that makes sense. Everybody has a secret or two. It is impressive. We don't see her in the school very often. Oh, that was not yours. Oh, that was messed up. She's cute though. Who is she? Looks a bit like a Gyaru character. I think she is. And that was definitely not an accident. So just a bully character. It depends. Are you gonna hurt me? Kendo stick. Okay, they're all part of the school. Nice. Of course, she's a disciplinary officer. It fits too well. They all go to school together. Oh god, that is so amazing. Thank you for that. It's not the point. Like, you don't want to be a doormat. Yeah, that's what happens when you refuse to defend what's yours. Man, you can see so much leg. Yeah, just straight up Gyaru without question. Mendo. Motenai. Are you a type that'll go to jail one day? No. Okay, now I'm curious. What was that about? I mean, I almost thought she might have been like flirting with her a bit, but I don't know. Also, title right there. Little birdie, little chick in the egg. It kept grabbing my attention. Yeah, you look very suspicious. Okay. I mean, that's a girl. Oh, is that the one? Is that the girl that was at the school? The same person that's blackmailing him? Yeah. Took me a second to realize that, but yeah, she seems to know a lot. We still don't know what she wants overall, though. What do you want? Just Doug gets that immediately. I mean, yeah, it's a little weird. But, like, she would have no reason to agree to this request is kind of a problem. That's the concern. Oh wow, that idol outfit. That's good. Not as good as a normal, villain outfit, but it's not bad. So what do you want? Just in general, wanting to be your slave? Is that what we're going for? No hesitation. Oh no, we're really doing this again. Immediate response. Like I don't really get it either. Like she is jealous because she doesn't have a boyfriend, so Destiny's not allowed to. Is that the idea? Probably gonna be another no, but I want to look up her voice actress later. Sounds kind of familiar. She is pretty cute when she blushes, though, even though she's clearly an antagonist here. The fact that she has her eyes closed for this is very telling about how, you know, innocent she is deep down. And that makes it even more clear. I feel so bad for Fudo having to deal with this. But she is. What is wrong with this girl? Like, I can only imagine how confused Fudo is. I'm most pretty confused myself. I don't think she wants you to meet up with her anymore. You know, kiss her hand. Yeah, he didn't do it. She ran off first. After making the request, it was all very weird. So she can record it. Well, the recording of you saying you like her, I'm sure that was meant to play the Destiny to ruin things. Not sure what the hand kissing was supposed to accomplish. I mean, she did. Has she even met you before the blackmailing meeting? So I don't know how that would be a thing. I think she's in love with Destiny. I think that's where this is going. That would make more sense. She bullies Destiny because she likes her. Doesn't want some other guy being with her. So I think that's my guess. We'll see. Ouch. I feel like this is a misunderstanding. Yeah, maybe we should stop before we get too far. Not with you. That's a misunderstanding. And there you go. Yeah, like, but we did get it. We did get her to admit it. So, that was good. So I wasn't just crazy when I thought she was flirting with her in the beginning of the episode. So we might actually get to see the moment where it happens here. She praised her. You really can't blame her for liking Destiny. I mean, everyone does. That's all it took. I get it. No, I don't. I totally get it. What a line. Like, he understands. Because that's one thing they can, bond over is their love for Destiny. Knock him a comrade. We should totally have a sleepover and talk about how great Destiny is. He really is. Yeah, valuable. A nickname all of a sudden. Her butt looks really big in that thing. I'm just gonna say that. Gotcha. So the rivalry is gonna continue. Secret connection. Okay. Now I'm curious. I could probably live with that, but our trio. We still haven't really gotten much with all the princesses yet, have we? Like her, for instance. I don't think we've gotten much. I don't know. Is it a princess? I don't know. Hard to tell when your body is entirely covered up, but I know there's more than just these three princesses, which are the ones we've gotten most focus with. But I'm pretty sure that was the other princess. One of them. Oh, is that our Gyaru character? Is that what we're implying? Is that the secret connection? They're both part of the same evil organization? Because that would make sense. That's gotta be what it's doing here, right? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. What a nice little reveal there at the end of the episode. Well, okay, middle of the episode. That's so cool. I'm so glad that's how things went. Anna Hojo, the Heat Princess. So not only is she in love with Destiny, she's part of the same evil organization. But Destiny doesn't know it. Man, what a development. Love this show so much. Because before she said something about having everyone has a secret or two, and yeah, clearly she has a couple secrets. And that was pretty good. Because it's not 100%. I knew it. Yeah, it's... Sometimes you gotta just take what you can get, man. It's a good score. Got all the camera work in the show. Just gonna reveal secrets to the enemy. Oh, wow. Like if she reiterates it to just really get across how he does not look like a smart person. I mean, you can just see so much with her outfit, but do you wanna join us? do we gotta phrase it that way? At this point, I think a 3 would be more like you with our, our red-haired girl. Is that a good idea? Yeah, just go into enemy territory. Casually. Only one thing is on this boy's mind. That face. I kind of love that face. Yeah, I don't think that's how you wear it. Never thought it would see Haru in the enemy outfit. She's still on backwards. Come on. Kiki. And on the inside, yeah, this is like a normal dorm room. God, that was a cute face. Has he never been here before? I thought maybe he was here at least once. Maybe not. Yeah, being a little bit kimochi warui right now, as a red-haired girl would say. Well, I guess we got that out of our system. I guess he's got to look the part. Is that like a report card or? Yeah. Yeah. She just wanted to, be a part of this. She didn't need it for that reason. It makes sense. Okay. Really, really. You don't often see somebody apologize for being great at school. As that fat cat gets comfortable. Oh my god. She really did go full sexy teacher mode. She really does look good in anything she wears. I already knew that, but it just gets more and more clear. Yeah, does that actually help at all? I know I put into terms that you can understand, but like, maybe we could try something different for how to. Decime Sensei, can you help? And yeah, the muscles go along with it. I'm not sure that's true. Decime, please help me. I'm glad somebody's said it. Is she gonna be any better? That doesn't help. So she's that type that knows stuff but can't explain it at all. What shock? What? They really are meant for each other. Got you. That's just too much words on screen. Yeah, that's the reason. I love this in me. Have I said that before? Hopefully all the princesses can go to college together. Fix the mask, man. Oh no, they're alone now. In her dorm. Like, things could happen in this situation. Something on your mind? About your future? Study education. Almost sounds redundant. I guess it's a decent goal. Hero/teacher. To be your wife. What a line. I just came up with. Be very disappointed that you don't join the legal organization full time right after high school. Yeah, usually parents are happy when they go to college. But yeah, that would be nice. Okay, Deku. Oh, who could that be? I don't think it's Haru. It's probably Kiki. Or no, it's not Kiki. Oh, that was unexpected. What a time for him to show up when her boyfriend's in her dorm room. Oh, that could be awkward. I mean, it could be worse. They used to have their clothes on still. I remember the aisle outfit. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she has. Okay. Okay. That's the right button. So yeah, that was the eighth episode of Koi wa Sekai Seifuku no Atode. So, another really good episode of a really good show. No surprises here. So, yeah, early on we got some of the high school stuff for Desumi, which you don't really get a huge amount of it in the show, because obviously she's got the evil organization that she works with, and, you know, hanging out with Fudo, so there's not a whole lot of time for high school shenanigans. Well, a lot of shows that would be the main focus, but, you know, not in this one. But she seems to have some friends, but there's also this Gyaru girl that was just, like, bullying her, right? You know? And my first thought was just like, this girl's kind of mean. You know, I didn't think too much of it. Then we get to see the other princesses as, like, you know, student council members. It's great. It almost reminds me of Queen's Blade, like how they would have the normal Queen's Blade show, but then they had these OVAs and stuff where they showed them, like, in high school, like, took the same characters but put in a high school, and it's so funny seeing how, you know, the dynamic shift with that, like, because it's kind of like that, you know. So, but yeah. Yeah, I think it was right about here that I want to talk about. She puts her hand on her shoulder. She looks at her hand. Right, and right now what I want most is, then she kind of leans in. What do you think? Yeah, at that point I was straight up thinking, like, this is straight up flirting. She's saying that she wants her. She's coming on to her. I was hardcore thinking that in my head, but I didn't really want to jump to just saying it because I have Yuri goggles on a lot of the time. I don't deny that. So sometimes I can't be sure if something's like really there or just something that I see because I want to see it, right? So sometimes I'm a little bit hesitant to voice such thoughts. But man, I definitely thought that there for sure, that she was coming on to her. But because I wasn't really sure what else I could even make of that, really. Like, I didn't even have like a secondary guess. But and then we shifted back over to the Fudo blackmail stuff, and we saw somebody at the bench who was clearly the person that called him out there. And once I noticed it was a girl, I think there was like a 2-ish second delay before it clicked in my head, like, that's the same girl. The same girl that was talking to Decime, and it's all connected, right? So, not that that's hard to guess, but yeah, I figured it out. She unveiled herself, and she, like, talks about wanting them to break up and wants to record him saying that he likes her and kissing her hand and stuff like that. But he didn't really bite on any of it, but, you know, and then we had her kind of like back out herself before he could even do the kiss, right? Which, you know, a lot of this was kind of weird, but again, it makes sense once you have the full context of everything, because, like, you know, because if she actually did like Fudo the way Fudo thought she liked him later in the episode, you know, she might want him to do that, but since she doesn't like him that way, the idea of him kissing her hand probably isn't a pleasant one, I would assume. Right, so that's why she was so wishy-washy on it to begin with. So, and then we had the scene where Fudo was talking to Decime about it. And let's see, where is it? That she says the thing. I think it was before this. And then there was a long quiet after that. Yeah, right about here. Yeah, she says in love. And then he's like, in love with whom? And then we just get like a look from Decime. A very blushy look. And I don't think she says anything further after that. And then Fudo kind of auto-fills in his head that she's in love with him. So, and then she just kind of grabs his arm. And I think that's pretty much it for the scene, right? I don't think there's any more dialogue from Decime. I don't think. Fudo gives her some reassurance. And then we transition back over, right? Yeah, so this scene, I probably, more than any other scene, this is probably the scene where the cogs in my head were spinning really fast because I was trying to put things together. I was like, okay, I already had a little bit of an inkling before that she was flirting with Decime, so I was kind of thinking she could like her from there. And then we had this scene where she's talking about love, and they were very deliberately vague about who the target of the love was. So at this point, I was like, are they really going there? Are they really doing this? Like, I thought maybe, but I didn't think it would actually happen. So I was kind of like trying to put pieces together in my head during that scene. But like, because it just made too much sense to not be the case. Like, because I know I talked about it in the episode. Like, her liking him wouldn't make any sense. She's had no interactions with Fudo until their blackmail meeting. But Decime, she's had plenty of interactions with. They go to school together, and you know, she's the only one that she seems to have really shown any caring about, right? So it just made too much sense, but I still couldn't completely bring myself to believe it. But once she, like, stopped him, right? Like, yeah, because, like, I truly appreciate the feelings you have for me. And she's like, what? Yeah, I think it was the what that it finally, like, fully just 100%, I got it. Like, yep, that's where they're going with this. She likes Decime. She's confused by this, you know, the misunderstanding that Fudo has confuses her because she doesn't like him at all like that. So once we got some expressing of that, finally became truly confident in my guess. And yeah, she actually, without not too much longer after that, she straight up said it. I'm in love with Desuchi, with the nicknames, of course. But yeah, I'm so glad I was right about that. It wasn't just crazy. And we get a nice little flashback showcasing when it started. So. And then they kind of like bond over how much they love Decime. It was just a great development, great scene, And to make things even better, we got one more cool reveal, which was she was a Heat Princess, because we've seen the Heat Princess before, not in any real depth, but she's been around, she's been at the meetings. I think she's been referenced once or twice, but hasn't been relevant or anything. So now that we actually have a face and personality and everything to match to that, that's great. And I even made a comment about wanting to get more of the other princesses too. And, we got that in the episode. I just didn't know we got that in the episode until halfway through the episode. But yeah, she takes the helmet and she's just steaming. So being the Heat Princess, it definitely makes sense. The second half I don't really have as much to say about, there was a study session, they went over to Decime's place to do it. Fudo can't wear a mask to save his life. Haru is the only one that needs the academic help. And Decime looks great in a sexy teacher outfit. Yeah, that outfit. They try their best, but they're just not good at teaching. But, hopefully, because didn't Fudo say he wanted to be a teacher or whatever? So if that's the case, he's gotta work on his methods a bit, because not everyone wants to have muscles be the catalyst of learning things. If you're big on muscles, it could be beneficial, but not everyone is. You kind of have to adapt the teaching method to students you're teaching to a degree. But then we got interrupted near the end by, was it the father and the sister, was it? Yeah, it's your daddy. I don't think the other one said. But the title was something about Oni-chan has changed, so I assume that was a sister based off of that. But yeah, it looks like next episode we're gonna get to see how that goes. It's not just gonna be able to hide him right in that room, But yeah, really good episode. I want to say it's one of my favorites of the season so far, but I feel like I've had a lot of favorite episodes of the show because it's just such a consistently good, enjoyable show. But I want to say this was top 3 in the series. Obviously recency bias, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.